Yeah. Oh, there you are.
Oh my God. Oh,
Oh,
I had to create another account, but I'll get access to my old account. So don't.
well, at least it doesn't say Jennifer Rose anymore. But why?
Because it kept telling me to click on the link for the tablet. I don't have the tablet.
Hmm.
The tablet is not here.
Ah, I see.
Oh, I
Okay.
love,
Yeah,
love,
that's all
love,
that
love.
matters.
And you want to hear something even better?
Always.
As soon as one gets out, another one goes in there. So I said, fuck it. I give up. I give up. So I'm
Okay,
here.
rude people.
I fucking smell like shit, but I'm here.
I mean, I can't smell you, so therefore, all good to you.
Oh, yay.
I mean, all good. And if I smell you, then it would be their problem.
Winner, winner,
Well,
chicken dinner.
how fucking you? Don't you know it? But breathe in, breathe
Breathe
out,
out.
and let me know when you're
Shake it
ready.
all about.
Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself
Turn
around.
yourself around. That's
That's
what it's
what
all
it's
about.
all about. We're fucking weird. Oh shit. Alright. Um, slight problem. Where the hell are they?
What's our problem?
I don't know where my affirmation cards are. I thought I brought. Oh, they're right here. Okay, I thought I brought them back. Oop,
Did you say affirmation cards?
yes. We
Mm.
do affirmation in the front, in the first part, and then we do oracle at the end. It's been a while, but jeez, man, I forgot.
We suck.
It's it's been a while. And
Is
to all of our viewers, we do apologize that life got in the way. So we're back to cause chaos.
listen,
Mm-hmm.
all
Back
I'm gonna
in
say is
the shit show. No,
I have been woke. What the fuck is on me? Oh,
I just said the same thing. What was on you?
I don't fucking know, but it was black.
Yeah, nope, burn it down. All of it. All to the ground.
All aboard, crazy train.
Next stop, JJ's house.
I feel that. Let me
Yeah.
know.
When
I'll
I'm
try
close,
and
I
be.
will.
I'll try and be ready.
It'd be most appreciated. We don't want to keep the others waiting.
Listen, I can only be so ready with what I'm working with. Okay,
That is true.
that's all I gotta say.
Very, very true. True, true, true.
Uh,
True. Alright, so tonight, positive affirmation. Um, you didn't wake up today to be fucking average. No, the fuck you did not.
no, we didn't, but we are.
I know, we are not. Like, I
We
hate
aren't.
saying it, like, we're not special.
I
Okay?
mean, we're not, but we act like it.
Oh, fuck, yeah, yeah, you have to. Because, you gotta let that shine. There's nothing, you're just batshit crazy.
I mean,
Oh, I got the penny.
to be honest with you, if you ask my ex Jason, he'll tell you that I'm fucking psychotic,
Well, yeah, they all will.
and that
They
and
always
that
make us
I
as
need,
that guy.
yeah, and that I need a doctor, and
Yeah,
he's okay, and he's okay in the head. Now,
he's,
for
yeah.
anybody listening to this, if you only knew, and
Mm-hmm.
Jen knows because Jen has
Oh,
seen
Jay
it
knows.
and heard it.
Jay knows
I'm
that he is not
crazy.
very demure. Not very
I'm crazy,
mean.
but I'm not that crazy.
Hey, you're egotistical, but you're great.
I
Okay.
am not egotistical
Mm,
all the time.
there it is. There it is. Hi, beautiful. Welcome.
Heyo.
Um,
Cheers! I love your face.
so obviously I
Hey,
invited Jess.
guys.
I invited Jess. Um, she needed some comedy in her night.
Yeah.
I figured
How is it? How is it that Jen, the
It's
one
not
in
even.
Jen,
It's not even
made
just
it?
my night.
well,
It's
I
true.
want
almost
to
my
know.
life.
Right, right. I want to know how the one in Jen made it out of the block list. Can
Because
we?
I'm just awesome.
I want to know how this fucking happened.
Because you ain't got me as a person. You gotta be cool like me, man. Like Mike Posner said, you're just not cooler
Wait,
than me.
did you just say you don't understand how she got off the block list?
Meaning how I didn't get blocked, but she did.
Ew. See, I
Because
haven't even looked if
I
I
don't get
did, but
myself
I
in
don't give a
trouble.
damn.
I just don't get myself in trouble ever.
But from what you told me, I wasn't the only one that got blocked.
You're not.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what you said?
Oh.
That one of
Just
our
wasn't.
friends got blocked too?
Yeah, Jess wasn't
Our
in that
inner
conversation
circle?
though. Jess wasn't there,
Yeah, I don't know.
so she doesn't know what you're talking about. But yes,
I
I
was
did
like,
say
I don't
that.
know
Oh.
if I got blocked. I was like, but I don't care if I did. That's what I said.
Well,
Like just now. Anyway,
So,
Just now.
but
I'm
someone
like, well,
in our
I
group
don't care.
did get hit.
Well, I look at it as, does she pay me money for me to follow her or like her? No.
Nope.
Does this person also pay my bills for me to have a roof over my head, food in my
No.
fridge, for my child to have things on his butt? No, no. Um, does she ever come across my mind? Honestly,
Not.
not a fucking second. Because I don't give a fuck. I really don't. This person's snotty as fuck. I
Oh,
don't
and
like it.
I will just point out that as much as we are, you know, whatever, we will keep names out of it.
Yeah, we're not
Oh
putting
yeah,
names out
no.
Just,
Oh
just,
no, heck no. If you know,
just
you know. And if you
reiterating it for
don't know,
everybody.
scroll along. That's all I say.
Exactly. Just for a second. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Exactly. That was my saying when I was a bartender. Okay?
Well, of course,
Every time I
that's
shut the
every
bar down, I'm
bartender's
like, nah. I'm like, get out of here.
dream.
I even had people, there was times I would be like, you ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And people look at me like some guys would, and they're like, well, can I go with you? And I'm like, you can go to the drunk tank. I'm like, you
You
ain't
can
going
go
home with
home.
me.
Fucking some people, man. I fucking
I'm like,
I
Facts.
I mean, you
um
also got to remember at least I was sober and had the brains because I was 18 as a bartender, and these people were like 35.
which is
That's
actually
not
Ooh.
okay.
as somebody who's turning 32, as someone who's turning 32, man, I agree. That's no, ew.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
not okay, man.
It's
I
not
I
okay at
can't
all.
say anything about like 9 up to 12 years apart because it's self experience. Yeah, that'd just be the pot calling the kettle black. But over 12 years of difference in age, yeah, I'm gonna call you nasty.
Listen,
Just kidding. Depends
there's
who you are.
I mean, I
it
mean,
depends.
there.
I have some friends who were in a relationship with people that are that much older than them, but it worked for
Right.
them.
Right.
It made sense because it wasn't done in the wrong way. But still, you don't
You
hit
say
Right.
on a
that.
young
You say
person
that
who's a
with
bartender.
You say that with confidence, like you done
Well,
it,
see,
Jen.
like, but
No,
that's
I
also
haven't,
why
but a
I
friend of
say it
mine.
depends who you are, though. Because
Right.
let's say if you're my
Facts.
age and you're going for somebody that is the age that Hugh Hefner was, R.I.P. his soul, good man, smart man,
Uh,
making money.
What are you talking
Anyways,
about?
he just
What
but
are
wants to
you
be a
talking
buddy.
about?
if you're like my age and you're going for a man like Hugh Hefner, you're nasty. You're
Listen,
Listen.
nasty.
Okay,
like
hold
that.
on. Hold on.
There's
Hugh
something weird about it
Hefner.
to me.
I know, but Hugh Hefner was not a good man.
I know he
No,
ain't a
I
good
mean,
man, but I'm saying he was a smart man.
So
Hugh
are
Hefner
you
was
saying,
there because
hold on. That's like saying P. Diddley, the diddler, was a smart man because he got away with it for years.
I
to
mean,
be fair, he kind of was because he
you are
did get
smart
away
to an
with it.
extent because you didn't get caught for so long, but you slipped
Exactly,
up and got too confident
and got
and you
tackled.
got busted.
Exactly. Like
But you
I
know
will
what?
agree on
He's a
that. He did.
really good advertisement for Johnson and Johnson.
Right?
Really
Do
good
you know?
advertisement. I would not be
Right.
surprised if I seen him on a damn commercial for the Super Bowl with Johnson and Johnson.
Um,
Hey,
do I know
Johnson
what
and
you're talking
Jay
about?
Johnson,
Z.
a family company.
No, no. You're right. Do
I know
you
what it is.
know? Do you know who's going to be on the face for Johnson and Johnson?
Nope.
Jay
R.
Z
Kelly.
or
I don't know.
not R. Kelly?
What do you mean? You can't say.
Jay Z or Beyonce? I'm telling you.
Wait, no,
Oh,
just kidding.
man.
R.
I'm
Kelly
over
could
those two.
never. Oh, so did I know JJ knows this, but
Ah,
Jen, did you know that R. Kelly is negative like what, $2 million?
Yeah.
how the fuck
Yeah,
does that happen?
because he had so many people is what I say is what I told JJ is I think he had so many people like advertisers, producers, everything. Everybody has a contract of their own that you have to sign and agree to a certain term.
Yeah.
He had so many of those contracts got broke because he got busted. So therefore, he went in debt with all those people, and all that debt added up to about that.
Oh
Yep.
shit.
And he can't make
Yep.
any money because he's sitting and rotten.
Yep. When is he getting out?
I don't know, probably by the time I should be a grandma.
Like, don't get me wrong. Some of his songs are okay. Whatever. They're okay. You know. But he rubs me the wrong way, and I don't mean that in that way,
Well, he
because
rubs somebody
he
the
rubs a
wrong
lot of
way.
people the
That's
wrong
why
way.
he's sitting in jail.
My point. But
That
um,
or he rubbed him a little too hard.
well, that's true. Good point. But like, I won't actively search for his shit anymore. But if it comes on, whatever. But you nasty.
Hey, I'm trying to be positive over here, and if I gotta keep my thoughts to myself, so be it.
It is unfiltered.
Oh, I know
Unfiltered
it
is.
is. I
You do
know
not
it
have to keep your
is.
thoughts to your damn self.
Oh, well, I
Oh
know
my
it
We
is.
God.
But
we
some things
welcome it.
sometimes I don't want my voice to be the one recognized saying the statements, because they can
I
get
mean,
some really bad ones.
well, yeah, but
Listen,
this is
I
not
have
TikTok.
no, this is not TikTok.
We don't hold back here.
I know.
And Sherry can tell you that Jen here is a different Jen.
Yeah.
Me, that is
Oh,
not a basic Jen.
I understand. Don't get me wrong. I
Fucking
just
Jen on
I
here
also
fucking
uh, a lot of people call me a really fucked up person. If you really know me, yeah, it's all right. I agree. I am a fucked up person.
Oh,
Because
me
even
too.
like going through school, like back before all this shit about racism was a big thing. Yeah, we kind of even multiracial groups. Don't get me wrong. I will put that out there. We made some really racist jokes just saying to each other in the group just to get
Mhm.
each other laughing and shit. Like everybody called us
I,
fucked up for it. And I'm
oh
like, you know
yeah.
what? If it keeps us laughing and we know it's just a funny joke, then fuck off. If you feel offended, go piss in somebody else's weeds because my weeds are gonna
do you
bite
know
your willy.
right,
We need to.
do you know who Charleston White is?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, you should go look at I'll send y'all Charleston White. He
Uh,
looks at he's an African American guy, okay? And he looks at his fellow people and
You
he's
know,
like,
I'm not gonna
"Who
lie,
taught
that's what
you?"
I thought. As soon as you said that name, I was like, go figure. If I think the opposite, I'm gonna be right. Sorry, I
No,
had to.
he looked at all he goes, "What is," he goes, "a high percentage of Caucasians are teachers." He goes, "Who
he's
taught
not
you how to
wrong.
read? Who taught you how
Yeah,
to write?"
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
And like,
mean, there was a lot more to it, but I'll find it. I'll send y'all the video. I mean, it's one of those things where he's like, "You can't even get on my level as a man until you fucking are a parent. If you have children and you don't take care of your kids, you cannot match me.
Nope.
Cannot."
exactly,
And if you're not a parent, you really should not be making suggestions to other parents who are parents.
right? Like,
Because
dude,
no.
I feel like I'm mentally beating myself up so bad though, because I'm just so exhausted doing so much on my own with our child.
Mhm.
Like, it
I
sucks.
It does. It does.
Like
And
it, I honestly feel like it hurts more mentally and physically. Heart aching hurts
Do you,
oh,
being the one doing 90% of the work when there
right,
is the other half there,
right.
but the other
I
half isn't doing the
Do you
half.
know why? Do you know why?
Because
Why?
I
parents
got the
usually fuck
answer.
up.
I have an answer to that for
Of
both
course
of
you
you.
do. Of course you
Why?
do.
Here comes my egotistical side. Uh,
Oh, bring it to me. You know I
Always
like it
right.
when you talk
so,
dirty.
so, I only do that to Jen, Jess. Shut up. You're not supposed to
Yeah,
tell her,
before she told me to think about her when I was in the shower, so
right?
Ooh, oh
Okay,
spicy.
so, right.
right.
So women, or
stuff.
sometimes even men, who are either in a relationship, married, or single, okay, if for whatever reason they have to be the parent that is home all the time,
You
Mhm.
it
you can
is,
say the primary parent because that is a thing without being
well,
offensive.
it is, but I also feel like for your guys' positions, both of you have significant, married, whatever, significant others, okay,
Yeah, even so,
but their job, right, but their job is demanding for long hours or days, right?
with
Mhm.
no break for holidays
So,
and days off.
right. So with one income, right, it is mentally and physically exhausting because you guys are in what I would call like a vicious cycle. You're doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. You're not
Against
able to
different
go, hold on, Jen, you're jumping the gun on me. Hold on.
people.
Fuck. You're not able you're not able to go do things that you enjoy either by yourself or even sometimes with your kids. You can't go do anything. You're always at home, you're always cleaning, you're always doing something, and your kids are always there. You never feel like you don't get a break.
I don't want that shit.
That's that's part of it. I'm not going to say that it's it just wears on people, like your
It
mental
does.
state. It does, because you feel like you're stuck or you're trapped or uh you're in a cage, whatever
See,
you
like
want to choose.
that's one thing I really want to support with is moms out there that have struggled with mental health before a kid and it's just
That's why the
maximized
podcast.
after. Like it's
That's
just
why I had the
oh,
podcast.
well I
Because I didn't
know.
realize I had postpartum depression until Caleb was 5 years old.
You know what
That's way too
sucks?
fucking long to realize that. And I was like, I
From
gotta
my from
fix
my
that.
childhood trauma, like PTSD,
Oh
everything,
fuck.
doctors would tell me my depression's basically postpartum depression bad, but without the
Yeah, well, because
postpartum.
they won't look further.
Yeah,
That
and
doesn't need
my
the answer.
body, and the problem is, though, my body doesn't like antidepressants. It counterreacts the meds of what it's supposed to do. I actually do worse.
That's something.
And so, yeah, I am a nonstop insomniac. I overthink everything. I have really bad anxiety. Like
I feel all of that.
I constantly feel unwelcomed anymore because like I'm kept home so much. I don't even know how to say hi to a stranger. I don't know how to start small talk. Small talk is really awkward for me. It makes me just want to like shrivel up in my skin and walk away without being seen. Like
Oh,
I don't.
I 100% get that.
I've never felt so bad in my life like this
And
until
that's
having a
good.
family. Like it's always what I wanted was have a family, but I've never ever thought that I'd have this much of a struggle with mental abilities.
And you know what? I didn't think I would either. Because, in my life, parenthood was kind of like the most, well, one welcome thing ever because I figured I had such a hard time with people liking me. I was like, I'll have a kid. They'll unconditionally have to love me. They'll be the only person. I don't care. And that's how like
Right.
bad my life was. And like I figured my life wasn't so bad. And parenthood could be simple, a breeze, a walk in the park. And I think part of that was why I didn't realize I had it for 5 years after. But I struggled very hard with it, and I want, that was my whole thing. For this was I didn't want anyone to ever have to go through that because, like Jen was saying before, as moms and the primary parent and the one who goes here and the one who gets shit on the most, um, whether attitude or whatever, we get very undervalued a lot,
Mhm.
and it it really does deplete people, or well, me, but I'm noticing other moms too because we don't feel enough. We don't feel. adequate. We don't
Yep.
feel respected or any of that, and it does weigh on you. But I would like to reiterate to you, to JJ, to all of us, that we are enough. We are important. So don't think that way. Look
No,
it up,
I
Buttercup.
Hmm.
right. No, right, 100%. It's a state of mind. It really is. We're all really awesome people, and we all bring something different to the table. It's just there are times where we get stuck in our head.
Yep.
The head
And just
is
like marriage isn't 20, or marriage isn't 50-50, some days it's 80-20. Just, same with us. We're not always
Right.
100% there, but when we're
I
not,
am
we have our people, we have our tribe
all
that
the
lift us
time.
Shut
up.
up, JJ.
Egotistical. There it is, once again.
Or should I say, shut your cock holster?
Damn. Or my favorite, shut your whole mouth.
Listen, I bring A game every day. A game every day. I know you
Yeah.
guys can't see it, but you should see these guns I'm carrying. Pew
Yeah,
pew.
well, it's hard to see inside your head. You have to
Alright,
actually try to
Hades or Zeus
show
or
it.
Hercules, whatever the fuck you want to be.
Ooh, can I be? I want to be one.
Which one do you
I,
want to be? Do you want to be a goddess or a god?
I want to be a fucking
God.
goddess. Are you kidding me?
Um,
I want to be anything other than Hey Hey the chicken.
I think I half-ass know the name, but it's not the goddess of love though. She's like
Aphrodite.
not Aphrodite though. She was kind of like there was a goddess I know that was like a misfit one basically. Like she was
Uh,
nice, but like she was like kind of in the back row of the group, you know.
are we talking Greek? Because I don't know a lot of the Greek ones.
Yes, there was.
No.
It all depends, honestly. I think it depends where you go to school too, because it's one I learned in school, because it's not one they
Oh, we
taught
didn't
you
learn that.
much.
Venus.
But it
We
was what?
Venus.
It might be. I think it might be Venus.
Venus.
Yeah,
Venus.
yeah, because
Sorry.
Aphrodite is the
Or
one everybody
Athena.
wanted to be in a play. But I'm like, I like Venus.
Athena was also one that was big in plays.
Yeah,
Yes.
She
she
fought
was too.
human
Yeah.
skills, protected people in battle. Uh, then there was Aphrodite. She was the goddess of love, lust, beauty, and pleasure.
Yep.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Nope. Maybe it
Jupiter,
was.
Artemis, Diana,
egotistical.
Apollo.
Yeah, because I can't remember. There was
Apollo
one.
the dude.
You
There
go
was
fuck
one.
yourself, Jen.
It was like a goddess quiz
Every
thing, like
time.
some kind of like you can do the sorting hat quiz of what house you are in Harry
Oh,
Potter.
right,
It was basically like
right.
what goddess you are, and I matched like perfectly to the one of like, of course, because I'm the giver. I give until I even have nothing to give, and I still try to give.
Yeah, I
Like
learned last
I'm a
night that that's called
protector.
passive aggressive.
I'm like a big protector. I protect everything I have, and everything I have I value high. I give, give, give. Even if I was deceased, I'd still give.
I give
I'm
it
like,
to my very
fuck.
last breath is out of my lung. And this is that
See, and
realization.
that's
But
my problem, honestly. Like, even a counselor or therapist was straight like me and be like, that's your issue. Like, you need to learn where to draw the line. But my problem
yeah,
is like, I feel like everybody in my life has always been mad or upset with me or disappointed in some type of way.
yep.
And so I always feel like I'm constantly having to make up for that. And like, I've never had that appreciation for my parents and stuff my whole life. I've never had like, you're doing good, I love you, amazing, keep it up, like give me a hug and whatnot, like that physical affection that a parent should. I've never
hmm
had that, so I feel like I'm constantly always chasing after that feeling and just like
Huh.
never wanting to admit that it's not going to be there.
You know,
It
I,
sucks.
That sounds really familiar, Jen.
what are you getting at, JJ? What are you trying to say?
No, I'm just saying, not that I feel like when it comes to friends.
Yeah, see, and like I'm so worried
She,
about even like losing my
yeah,
friends. Like my
yeah, like Jen apologizes a lot. And I've done the same thing. But not only do I do it with my friends, but I also do it in public
See,
I
that's
do it
my
because,
all.
problem is
I'll run.
like
You can run into
I
me and I'll apologize.
I want to apologize all the time like that. And trust me, I do in my head. I'll look at you and be like, I'm so sorry, and I wish you knew how sorry I am, but I'm sorry. I don't even want to tell you because I'm scared to, because I'm embarrassed to, because I'm sorry.
Hmm.
right.
See what I mean?
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, I totally get it. And
I
that's the
just stay
thing, like,
quiet.
right. And everybody has a different reaction. But, like, one thing that I noticed about Jen and I, even though, and we talked about this last night, like, I'm the fire, she's the water,
Air.
air,
I'm water.
sorry.
We were talking
God.
about correcting you if you were wrong.
But anyways, she's the calm to the storm, and I'm the
Hmm.
storm to her calm. But we both
Balance
have
her out.
right, like we both have some sort of like communication barrier to where we don't know what to say when it's time to say certain things, and you're like, uh,
Yeah,
uh,
I can
uh.
see it, especially with little Jen, because like, oh my God, when she starts doing her ASL bullshit, like, what the fuck are you saying?
Listen,
Tell her to put her fucking hands in her goddamn pocket
The
and open
only
her mouth.
Okay,
first
the
off,
only
fuck
ASL
you
I
because
know is cheese, chicken, and this sucks donkey shit. Okay, that's
Uh,
all I know.
interesting. Um,
That's all I
wow.
know.
to to be fair, you muted me, so how else was I supposed to talk? I know other languages. Second, I will not put my hands down because guess what? They fucking did that to me when I was a kid in fucking daycare or in church or whatever. I forget which one. They made me sit on my hands because I fidget and that
You
moves my hands a
know,
lot, and I
people can
fucking
call
hate it.
me a dick, but this tells you how much of a smartass I am. I was in
Well, you're
first grade. Like halfway through the school year, first grade, we moved here to Montana from Jersey. And
ugh,
well, we had there was this kid in my class. He had Down syndrome and everything, and they wanted to teach him sign language because he had flashouts where he wouldn't even speak fluently. Um, but it got to the point like one of the teachers was looking at me and trying to interpret English to me and speak ASL to me at the same time. And like this is where I wish I had a camera right now because I'd show you. I like literally took my fist, pounded my hand, literally sat there and scratched my armpit faking like a monkey would and make monkey sounds. And I was like, huh? 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 And
Oh
people call me a
shit.
dick, but I'm like, that's what I understand right now. Like, you understood what I said? No. That's exactly how I feel with you. I'm like, mm-mm,
to
mm-mm.
be fair, I will say as much as I love ASL, I love the community. I love everything about it, right? And
Right.
I do
Well, don't
love
get me
it,
wrong. It's
but
a
I
good
know it's
way of
not everybody.
communication for people and stuff. I'm not hating
Well,
on it, by all means.
not even just like deaf people. Like I remember once Matt and I were we were somewhere and it was overly loud. He couldn't hear me. He was on the other side of the room. I'm not sitting there screaming because I'm not weird, or at least not that weird. And
Oh,
I
I'm
was like,
that
I want to go
weirdo.
home. I signed it across the room because he has 20/20 fucking vision. He saw it and knew that I wanted to go home because it was I could tell him. Which so like
Right.
that or concerts, it's pretty cool because you could communicate without being heard or talk about people and not being know. But it is frustrating, especially when like because like for me, if someone did that to me, like I wouldn't be able to hear what you're saying because I'd be too focused on
Hmm.
what your hands are saying. Therefore, I'm not paying attention regardless. So you're talking to no
Right.
one.
I feel
So like
like
I get
some
that.
sign language, though, I feel like some of them are the same for multiple different words. And I'm like, okay, which word is this? It's like Jeopardy. It's like,
The
okay,
worst
do I take 80s actresses at 200 or 800? Do I go little or
and
do I go big?
Go
the
big
worst
or
is
go
when like
home, man.
Hey, but
you said something like going home's a bad
sometimes
thing,
I'd rather go home because sometimes going big makes you worse and you don't go home.
or just you made me leave my house and I don't want to be here, so I'll go home.
Yeah, 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 that too.
Um, but also
Like you remember that time, all those times when I was working and I would go to the casino and shit and make money and come home
Mm,
with more than what I made at work.
I wish I could
That's
do
because
that.
I didn't want to go home. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to remember what my life is right now. I'm like,
Oh
I'm good.
yeah, it's easy.
I'm
Leave
enjoying of
it.
not being mom right now, basically. Like, I felt like shit about it, but I'm like, no, I feel good. And I feel like that's kind of why I feel like shit right now for doing stay at home mom. But, like, tonight, even my man's best friend told me, he's like, I've been married to this woman for 20 years. And I'm going to tell you this right now. When we first started out being parents, she went to work, but everything she made basically went into daycare. He's like,
Yep.
there's
And that's
basically
why
no
I didn't.
point of you working. And I go, but that's my problem though. It's like, I'm fine if I worked a job where I made tips. My paycheck paid daycare, and I have my tips to do whatever the fuck I please. That's where I'm at. Because I also get in these like moments where I kind of get in a slump of depression and I know I'm getting there. So I start looking at my phone and I start window shopping. And you know why I window shop? Because I ain't got the
Why?
fucking funds to do it with my own income.
Yep.
I like to
I do
buy
the same
little
thing.
stupid shit, okay? It makes me feel good. It lifts my spirit up. It makes me feel like a kid, and then it's Christmas, and like
It's
I'll
retail
literally sit
therapy.
every day looking out the window looking for my package, and it gives me something to look forward to. It sounds sad because it's what I have to look forward to when I have money, but you know what? It makes me feel good, and I can't do it. It makes me mad.
Oh,
Like what did I do?
I
It
definitely
makes
get that.
it makes me feel like Mother Teresa took my fucking bedroom door away. Okay, that's what it feels like. Like, bitch
Have
won't
you
even let me hang a fucking blanket in my doorway, okay?
have you
She's
Well,
like,
that's
ever
no.
rude of her.
have you
That's
ever
what I'm
looked
saying.
into have you ever looked into getting like a
Um,
online job,
and
Jess?
it's so weird
Um,
that
it is very hard nowadays because of all the spams and shit and the scamming going on. Um, Not only that is where do I look? Because a lot of people say use the Google taskbar stuff. Okay, fine. But do you realize Google also has scams on there without knowing? I'm like,
Oh yeah.
do you realize how many things at your firewall on your phone and shit block trackers on websites that you go
hmm
on a daily? Even
Yeah.
not even just including just Google.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it kind of
I
worries me.
I went
oh,
to
it most
Indeed.
definitely
I'll be
worries
honest
me
with
for
you.
sure.
I
Especially like when I'm
used
talking like
Indeed.
mad about something and then all of a sudden we get an ad on our phone. It's like shit. Like they do
Yeah,
pay
see,
attention,
and
listen.
I like Indeed, but at the same time, I've had some fucking communist ass jobs like on there.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I go in and try to apply for
Oh
it, and then it takes me to
yeah.
page to page to page to page to page. That's what I mean though, is like that happens anywhere you look for a job, and it's like, how do I find out if it's real or not before I put my fourth effort into it? And
Yep.
not only
All
that,
your information.
a lot of the remote jobs for here is a lot of insurance medical billing, and
Yeah, same.
I don't have a degree for that. I don't even have my GED or anything, and that's what I'm really hoping. I've been wanting to get my GED since I dropped out of high school the first time.
You
Now
could
I'm
do
a
what my husband
mom,
did and
and I'm
basically
at
take
24 years old, and I can't even afford to go 30 fucking miles one way to spend $45 to go get it. I can't
do
even
what my
do it.
husband did in Photoshop it.
How what?
I said do what my husband did and photoshopped it.
What the fuck? Can you do it for me?
I mean I could, yeah.
Oh
I have the
God.
capabilities.
She does. She's a
But it
criminal. She
It
just
is
announced
really,
that she
yeah.
is a
Well,
criminal.
well,
it's
and
really
like
hard.
everybody
'Cause
sits here and tells me, oh, if they ask if you have a GED or a high school diploma, just tell them you have it. They don't really check. And I'm like, but how do you
they
know?
just don't.
Because every time you say that you have it, you actually have it. Do you not know that school records are public?
Hmm.
I'm like,
That is
weird.
true.
And employers can do a background check on you. You don't think
And
they
most of
can't
them
get your
will.
school records from your social security number? I'm like, what
Yes.
fucking planet are we in? It's
Did
like,
you
Probably no
know
Jesus.
that
planet.
we are? Did you know that we're the
Which where is
only
it? Planet
country that does credit?
39.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, it's fucking slow.
Did you know
Um,
that's why a lot of other countries are a lot cheaper to fucking live in? It's
Except for
because
uh,
Canada. Except for Canada.
Canada's about the same as America. honestly.
I did hear that
I
Canada
have a
right
lot of
now is not
Canadian
much
friends,
better.
and they do say, yeah, everybody falls for that free healthcare shit, but they don't
Hmm.
know the loop in it and what's the catch. And the
Right.
catch is basically the Pope's got you by your balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I
And
did hear that.
if you've never been born in Canada and you want to live in Canada, you have to have a residency with somebody
Hmm.
that is a resident to Canada for at least 6 months. Then you can claim a physical mailing address. Not only that, from 6 months to a year after that, you can then finally get a job in Canada. But you can't live in
Holy
Yeah,
Canada and
shit.
work in the States. And if you go to
I
Canada as an American and live in Canada, you have to cut all American health privileges, everything. So basically, you go to Canada with no money, no clothes, none of that shit, no health coverage, no job, no fucking address to get your mail for at least 6 months to a year.
yeah, and that's not easy to
But
do.
you know what's
And
really
and
fucked up is a Canadian can come to America and decide to live here and fucking have all of their shit carried over
oh,
immediately.
absolutely,
I'm like,
absolutely.
that is fucked.
Our
I'm like,
open door
what did
policy is
America do
bullshit.
to piss off the French? Like, seriously, what
Everything.
did we do to piss off the French? Did we say oui and literally swing our wee wees or what? What did we do?
Probably, yeah, because yeah,
Some
they don't like
something
it.
like that.
Um,
That's what I'd say. It's definitely something like that.
but it's crazy too because like I was talking to my mom so my mom used to live in England because my grandfather did have um he was transferred there, so they did live there for, I think she said she did her whole middle school, high school, it might have just been high school years there. I don't really remember,
Oh,
but
excuse me.
you know that he got the work visa, they lived there, whatever, and like they are so strict on who they let reside there that you either need a work visa or school. Like you cannot just up and leave and move there. Unlike here, our open door policy is crazy because it's like, oh, you want to come here? Cool, let's yeah, come here. We'll take care of you, but we can't
Yeah.
take care of our people. And like,
Nope.
Yep.
There
you
are
know,
I'm
and
like,
everybody
countries.
believes to have
Yeah.
stay home.
we're
Yes,
we're
but also
literally
we
a
need.
country that goes, oh, your life is so bad and yours, or you caused so much shit. Now you want to come here? Go for it. We will go into $200 million of debt for our whole country just for you,
Hold
sweetheart.
on.
Yeah,
That's how I feel.
because I don't want to get into all of all of politics and all of that because that's a very
No,
it
no.
could be a very long episode and not worth it because honestly it's not gonna do much. But I will say like just in itself they suck shit and they really are not for the people by the people anymore.
Yep, no. And honestly, it's not we the people.
No, it
And
never was.
nobody's built equally. Nobody has the same equal opportunities and
And you
privileges.
know what? Sorry.
And you
And
know
like
how we
Okay.
all love to
Hold on.
sugarcoat that? Is we say
Right.
that's just life because we don't know how to explain it.
Yep.
nope.
In the
But
year.
you know,
Hold
and the
on.
funny thing is like you could sit here and tell me that we don't have equal rights. And don't get me wrong. I don't think it should like I think those who cry that they want equal rights don't understand what that actually means. Which,
Right.
to be fair, like you're gonna sit here and demand it, but then when you get it, you're gonna, oh well, you know, victim card it. And I was like, no, that's not okay. But regardless, um, I think it needs to be truly equal across the board, everywhere. Like once you get race involved, and then you get gender involved, and you get all this, I don't want to say stupid stuff, but stupid stuff involved. It's like you want true equality, then we truly would have to treat everyone equally, and we don't, and we won't ever,
Right.
Our
Do
ever,
you guys hear
national.
because
my roof every now and then? Do you
you're
hear
what?
like a metal clank sound?
No.
No? Wow, I'm surprised because like it looks like my trees that are in my neighbor's yard are gonna come into mine. It's
Oh
so
Uh-huh.
weird
shit.
though, because the whole time we were out, not a single fucking breeze. Now I'm home,
Oh
and I'm
shit.
like, I think Mother Nature's on my cycle, honestly, not gonna lie.
Dude,
Probably.
Mother Nature,
I
everyone
think
is
I
not one to be trifled with.
See, and honestly, that's why I'm at. Okay, so are we in a Mercury retrograde or what?
Uh-huh.
No,
AJ,
no,
you want to
no,
take this one
No.
over?
no. We're in
Is it
fucking Pisces. We're in Pisces
Are you
Pisces?
taking
after
it,
the
Shannon?
fucking eclipse because
Okay.
uh it is currently
AJ,
Pisces.
wakey
What?
wakey.
What?
Wakey and bakey.
I'm
I
here.
think I think that might be part of my problem.
But
Can
you
you
don't
not
sleep because
hear me?
Mercury's in retrograde.
I can hear you.
Jen?
Oh, see, I can't
Not,
even see the comments. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know what's going
I
on,
can't
but
hear
I've
you,
been
though.
here. So, real quick, Jess,
Yo,
not to
what the hell?
backpedal, our national debt is $31.5 trillion.
Uh,
Oh, I gave America credit that wasn't deserved, didn't I? Oops.
probably.
But that
My
was
bad.
in the year that was in the year
Oh, well, it happened.
2023. That was
Yeah, you think it's gonna
2023.
be less now? I think it's
No,
gonna be more.
I think it's going to be
So
more.
that explains who you're talking to.
Right. But also,
Why can't I hear her?
clips.
When did that? Oh, that now I can hear.
Fucking Jen.
Wow.
So
Was she
with
literally
this,
sitting there asking me who the hell I was talking to?
In my head, I did, yeah, because I can't see the comments. Nothing coming
No,
through on the comment
honey, I
side,
don't
and then
think it was in your head because I'm pretty
I think
sure if you go back and listen to this episode, you're gonna hear who the hell are you talking to, and then you
well,
go, oh, I
I
can
did
hear.
I did ask that at first, like just a couple minutes ago, but I said it like several minutes ago in my head,
oh boy, here we go.
and then I said it out
Anyways,
loud.
so with the eclipse that just happened, what,
When was
two
the
weeks
eclipse?
2 weeks
Yeah,
ago? 2 weeks ago it
Okay.
happened?
like a week ago, but yeah.
Something like that. So with that eclipse, it was a harvest moon, but
And a
also a
super
full
moon.
moon eclipse.
Yeah.
It put everything into Pisces. Pisces is at a all time high, and it was supposed to help everybody grow. It has not. It has.
It did the opposite.
It did
It
do the
crushed
opposite.
everybody.
Yeah. Well.
Everybody's in a low
Everyone.
slump right now. Everybody
Yep.
I
Yep.
know is in a negative, dark
Yep.
slump.
Yep.
I told my husband that the other day that I was in a weird place, and I don't know why.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yep.
saying. I don't even know who the fuck I am right now. Like, and lately, I just feel like I want to lash out. I want to freak the fuck out. I want to break shit. I want to hurt shit. You know, like, and I'm
Don't be
like,
a
that's
limp
not
shit.
me. What the hell's going on?
Exactly, though.
And like,
I
I
feel
don't
like I
know
do.
who I am right now. I like,
Well, how
I
far did you get
wake
today?
up every day. Honestly, not gonna lie, I wake up every day and I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, where am I? Who am I? And what am I gonna do today? And what am I supposed to do?
I
Am I supposed to do anything? I don't know.
Nope.
I'm just gonna wing it.
Yeah. That
That's
sounds like
usually how
You
they
little
start a
know
Jen.
what?
lot.
You know what my
Yeah.
winging it is sitting my happy fat ass on my fucking couch crying that I'm so fat because then I don't have energy to work out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
I
That's
feel
that's
cry
my
that.
about.
winging it.
I
Oh,
don't
I
cry
and then
feel
about that,
that.
also
but I cry about
don't
a lot of
forget
other
the
shit.
part of going, Bubba, where are you? Get the fuck down. What the fuck you think you're doing? No, put that back. Yep, that's my day.
Yeah, it sounds like my day a lot too. Holy shit.
Oh
But no,
god.
I
Oh, there's even
definitely,
times you'll hear me literally because I want to get a new drying rack for my dishes. It's one of those over the sink ones, but it's like
oh,
$130 on Amazon.
yeah, I
And
want
I want
that.
to get it. I want to get it because it has a knife sheath in it. So like when my knives are drying, they hang, but they're covered in a plastic sheath on the back side, up above behind my kitchen sink. Therefore, my
Yeah.
job couldn't get it. I have a very busted, raggedy, old, not even a fucking silverware caddy left on this fucking drying rack next to my sink. My child gets on his bike or his wheelie wheelie horse thingy, I don't know what you want to call it, and he'll grab my butcher knife. So sometimes in the middle of
Yeah.
the day, I'll be on video chat or something, and all you hear is, put that fucking knife back! And then you see me
Yeah.
darting across my house in fear.
I've done that.
In fear.
In fear. Because
In
I've
fear.
done that.
you know why? Because the second I see that, I start thinking of what my child could hurt himself with and how bad it could go. And usually these knives blades are wider than his fucking body.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Or you're
there'd
lucky
be an
enough to
entrance
come
and an
back and
exit.
your Alexa show is covered in knife holes.
Yeah.
So there's that one too. But no, I I do the same thing except I don't cry about the working out part because no. Uh I do
I
cry about a lot of
do.
other things though.
I cry
I
about
don't
not
know.
being able to work out because I used to be like, I
Oh, I
really
used to be
wish I met
very
you guys
physically
so much
active.
sooner in my life because if you guys got to know me before I even had Randy involved in my life into an intimate relationship and stuff, I've always been this eat healthy, eat right, work out, do this, do that.
I can see that in you.
But I also ate my junk food. I drank my alcohol. I did
Of
my
course.
drugs. I did whatever the fuck I pleased. But
You
I
you
kept my
lived your
weight
life.
maintained. I kept happy. I was at one point in my life, I fit in Miss Me jeans. If I were to
And
buy a pair of Miss Me jeans right now, they'd cost me about $1,200 fucking dollars
like, and that's kind of
versus
like
80.
that's kind of like I get that because like my whole life I was the same way, like physically active. I was I did care about my weight, but not like to a unhealthy way until I had an eating disorder, and then it was unhealthy. But like
Right,
uh obviously right now I don't care so much about eating healthy because I'm trying to gain the weight, but like it's it's I forget the point I was trying to make with that, but like I definitely understand because I see that a lot in you that you are the health nut guru person.
oh
Usually the
yeah.
type of people I hate because they'll sit there and knock me for my Red Bull. But um, but
Yeah,
like
Fuck
I just I
them.
don't know. It
as I
just
crack one
sucks
open,
though, and I think part of my problem is not having energy to work out is because subconsciously I feel like I'm too far gone.
no, that's
Honestly,
no,
like well, even knowing my family's past history and stuff, like all the women on my mom's side of the family, and I do carry my Hesley Kafer genes really fucking heavy. Um, you typically after they have kids, their teeth go to shit, their
hmm
metabolism is omega fucking slow, and end up having to get surgery. And I don't
hi.
have the money for that shit. I
That's
don't have
exactly.
I don't have 50 G's to be panning out to a goddamn doctor. And
Your insurance won't cover it.
I bet your bottom ass I ain't flying to fucking Mexico nor driving or fucking chicken trucking it all the way there to go get a 2 grand fucking surgery.
The
I don't want to
insurance.
wake up missing a kidney and half a liver.
Well, yeah,
I'm
no,
good.
definitely don't want to do that. That
I'm
no.
fucking good.
Um,
Oh, come
but
on, Jess. Live a little.
No, fuck no.
yeah.
Every time I hear Mexico or think Mexico, I just think of like all the possibility wrong stories of the hangover. Okay? That's what I
Oh,
think.
shit.
Sure. Like,
Like
why
Dude,
do they
wake up
call it
with a goddamn
Lucy? If
tiger with a gold leash in my fucking bathroom and I don't know what the
I
fuck
feel
it
like,
what
did or where
do
it came from.
tigers dream of when they take a little tiger?
right.
Yes,
I feel like that's gonna be us when we all finally hang out.
oh for sure, and I'm gonna be the one on the roof.
Please. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Um,
So JJ, you missed it earlier in the messenger call. I was telling Jen, I was like, honestly, you guys know me so well right now, and I know you guys so well at this point. It's like it'd be different though when we're in person. I was like, I feel like if you were to be here, JJ, it'd take me at least an hour to kind of lighten up and loosen up with you, because I'd be like, how am I really supposed to be? And is this really fucking real right now? Um, but then I'm like, with little Jen, I feel like me and her would both sit on my couch in the corner of the dark living room and be like, what do I do? And then all of a sudden we look at each other and be like, want to smoke? And then go hide in the corner and start talking shit about everybody. Like,
hope
that's just
so.
how I feel.
That
Oh
would
my
Like, fuck.
god.
totally be accurate. And
But, like, does that not sound like at least 98% accurate? Because I think it does.
I
I mean, I
agree.
definitely think so too. Because I'm always
Not
the
gonna
one
lie,
you'll
not
find
gonna lie
hiding
though,
coloring in the corner.
if I were to go to you, JJ, or to you, Jen, I would be way more fucking pumped and amped after I get a good night's sleep because I'm
Oh,
not
for
in
sure.
my
You party
state,
hard.
and
Right.
I'm also like, but like if I were to go back to Jersey and see little Jen, I'd be way fucking amped, and I'd be like, you want to go talk some shit to people? You want to go throw some apples from the top of a building at joggers at midnight? Let's do it.
Do
You
you
want
want
to
to
do
go throw
some
pennies at
karate
the?
in the garage? Let's do it.
Throw pennies off the top floor of the Palisades Mall?
Oh fuck yeah!
Just you know what I'm. talking on though, right? Nope.
Yes, I
Uh,
do.
I don't want to say here because it could be slightly terrible. As
A little bit.
That's fucked
long
up,
as you know the
Jen.
demographic of people I was talking about.
That's fucked
Oh
up.
my god.
So there a lot of people of a certain religion, Hasidic Jews shop at the Palisades Mall.
Yep.
Why are you hating on the Jews?
I'm not. I'm not. I have Jewish cousins. I'm just a terrible person.
You are a terrible person. I'm glad you're not in denial anymore.
Never. I
Horrible,
never was.
horrible human
Okay.
that you are.
No, you want to know how horrible of a human I am right now?
You
Is when
dumped
you
a
said, why are you
slushy
hating
on
on the
Santa.
Jews? I just wanted to say Opa, but I know the
Oh,
Jews don't say Opa.
That's
well, that's the
great.
Greeks.
I know.
Jewish is oh vey. Oy vey.
Oy vey.
Oy
Opa.
vey. Opa. Which is ironic because that's what my kids call their grandpa.
Oh no.
Is
'Cause that's
is
No.
is he Greek?
no, it's Dutch because that's the Dutch word for grandpa.
I'll say he's definitely not Greek.
Oh, he's definitely not Greek. He
Especially,
does not put indents in
and
everything.
especially hearing little Jen's mom lived in England, he definitely ain't Greek.
That's my
Those
father-in-law.
families don't mingle well.
No.
They don't though. My in-laws
They
do not
really
get
don't.
along with my side of the family. It's quite bad. Like I'm pretty sure it's like Romeo and Juliet up in this bitch because neither one of them like each other.
So you know what's really crazy though is sometimes I feel like naturally my body and mind and my soul like tell me I am part Italian and part Greek. And the
You're
only
not
reason why I
Italian?
think but if there's a possibility I am, I don't know. I can't say if I am or not
I'm
100% sure. I won't say it with confidence because I don't fucking know. Anybody want to donate to my
uh
cash app at Sharkbait3650? Give me a 23andMe for Christmas.
I'm pretty sure just like I'm Irish, I'm pretty sure for fuck's sake you are fucking yes, you're
All right.
there has to be some
All
Italian
right.
in you and not
We're
by
gonna
It
extension.
has to
no.
be.
We're gonna raise enough money for Jess. She's gonna order a bunch of packages for 23andMe, and she's gonna hand.
Wait.
No,
I want to be
she's
in this
gonna
too.
hand them out at Christmas time and be like, "All right, somebody doesn't belong here."
Maybe
Wait.
tax
I want a
season
DNA test
time.
too. I want the
We'll
DNA
try
test
tax
positive health.
return season. That might be better, not Christmas. But if you
Okay.
Oh,
donate enough for me to get my 23andMe first, I'll do it at Christmas.
dude, I want to
How
do.
much?
I want to do one just to one because I want to see if I have any black in me. But two, I just really want to see what
What?
percentage Irish I
What
am.
the fuck, Jen?
You
I
mean
just
as
want to
dark as
see.
my satin sheets or what?
Well, because so, I hate you both, but still, no, I
Holy shit!
one of my friends got a result and they had some part African American in it, and it's like I want to see if I do, just for the shits and giggles because I am the whitest to white, and
Okay,
they're like,
they have an at-home DNA test for like $25.
really? Because I did not see that.
I don't want that.
Okay, and they
But I do
have
want to.
they have
Okay,
ancestry DNA kit
that's
for
I
fine.
like
want
$100.
ancestry and I want the food allergy one too. I want
I
the ancestry and the food allergy one kit. It's like
yeah.
$230 on sale. But I
Are you
want the
sure?
food
Hold
allergy
on.
one too because I have stomach problems. And you can also really tell just by looking at my face because my acne is around my mouth and specifically around my chin. Um, so I'd like to know what foods my body really isn't supposed to have because it doesn't like it or can't produce it. Because I think that might be part of my dietary issues. Not gonna lie.
All right,
Um.
we can have
Oh,
Paula.
I'm lactose intolerant, but I love cheese and pickles.
Okay,
Okay, I
so
have a problem.
we can
It's
get a
$100.
2-pack. We can get a 2-pack through Walmart. We can have Paula get it. She can get a discount.
Do
You
it.
I
can
want one.
you can get a 2-pack for 178.20.
I want one.
Walmart sells
I want it.
23andMe for $19.99.
Cause like I wanna figure
But
out
it's
the
only
two.
the ancestry one though, isn't it?
Nope, this is 23andMe.
What? No,
Walmart
she mean
sells
no.
them.
She
But
means
that's
because
what I mean.
do a
There's two
health
different
risk
tests that
too.
23andMe have. They have an ancestry one, which is your ethnicity and shit,
Yep.
and then they have the food allergen one. But that's what
I'm
I'm
looking
saying
right
though,
at
is if
them.
it's that cheap, it's just the ancestry 23andMe, isn't it? It's not the food allergen
I'm
one.
looking.
No,
I'm looking.
it's just the family tree. It's not the
Yeah,
food.
see,
No.
I want that deluxe pack. Basically, they would say it is
So here's the
because I want to
23andMe
know.
health and ancestry service. So this one is with the health one. It's one 2 pack is 358.
Damn. See, I look at it during Christmas time because also Black Friday is the first day the sales usually happen every year. This is how bad I want a 23andMe. I know when their sales begin and when they end. Um,
But also
Black
on
Friday starts, it goes down to like $98
yeah, I know.
when it's
I want
usually
to
like
do
a
it then too.
$400 kit.
Fucking hold on, where did it go? But ancestry.com, I think it was. I just double check because
I don't trust that
I think
Oh
it was.
my
website.
god.
I don't trust
Why?
that website.
Ruth.
Did
What's so
you
rude?
know? So I want to pay for the Ancestry.com shit, to see my family tree. But I also don't because they say I have two immigration records on my family, and apparently one of them's from Mexico, and I'm like, from Mexico what?
Yeah, see, exactly. You probably have black in you too.
Oh no, I know I'm Hispanic. I always
Um,
tell you that I have Hispanic
that's
in
how I
me,
figured out how.
because like
That's how I
this
figured
is what
out
I
how
say
Irish
is
I was to an extent.
if
Was
I
because of that.
don't have any Hispanic in my blood, what I want to know is how the fuck can I understand Spanish so well and learn it so fucking fast? It's like natural to
Um,
me. It's
because you
weird.
can.
Well, I know
You,
you can, but like, there's no way as a freshman in high school I should have been taking Spanish 3.
well, I
There's no
mean,
fucking way. I was taking
I picked up
Spanish at the
French
level of
easily.
a junior or a senior. But it wasn't even
Well,
just that. It was like Spanish 3. It was like basically like AP calculus to everybody else,
Yep.
but it was like fucking pre-math,
Spanish
like
still is
pre-algebra
that
for
way to
me.
me. I
Like
still
it's
don't
weird, but
understand it. I could try to.
but that's where I sit here and wonder. I'm like, how am I not Hispanic? I'm like,
How do
because
you
I
know
know
you're
a
not
lot of
then?
there are Hispanics I know that are raised in America, born in blood, everything. Don't even know how to speak Spanish. They can't even say their colors. Not even speak to 40. Like, damn.
I know tu madre es loca.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's about all the Spanish I know. But that's like, ooh, what's that drop? That's like me and my Irishness. I never knew how Irish I was until I looked up part of like my immigration, my family
Mhm.
record. Turns out a
So
whole lot more than I thought.
what's really weird is I've been
KJ,
trying to find out. So little Jen, help me out. Help me find my
yeah.
family crest, please. I really want
I
to
can
get
get
it as a tattoo, and my problem is I can find my man's and my son's last name's family crest for like 12 fucking dollars. And you know why it's so easy to find theirs?
because their
Because
name is probably common.
his family last name sat at the round table in England.
Yeah, Camelot
Shit, you
or
not.
Lancelot.
Huh?
What's his last name? I said Camelot or Lancelot. What's his last name?
No, his last name's Percival.
Oh, yes, I don't know who that is.
It's almost like Percival, but
Eh,
not. And a lot of people think that the last name Percival is very royal,
Doctor.
and it's not. It's really not.
what the hell is that?
But see, my family crest, I think it's gonna be really fucking hard to find because it's been passed through, passed through, passed through.
Oh, I don't know.
My last name is now 10 letters long. It
Eh,
originally started with 4, and
what?
as the ways went on, so like with Lithuanian history, when a male and a female would be married, like way back in these AB
You'd
lives or
combine the last
whatever,
name.
yeah, they combined the last names and it got longer and longer. So now my last name is 10 letters fucking long, and it's like
That's like
bigger than the American alphabet. It's whatever.
that was
But
like
yeah, so I think it's
my
hard to find my family crest.
my part of my family history was Van Elmendorf because of that reason. How do you spell the last name you're looking for?
Yeah. Yeah, my last name only used to be like yuck, but it was like yuck,
Yuck.
basically.
You know,
And
that makes sense.
now it's like Yuchelowitz, and it's like what? What? That's the proper way to say my last name. It's Yuchelowitz. There's like that in it, and I'm like,
I'm just
that's
gonna call
fine.
you. I'm just
That
gonna call
doesn't
you Yuck.
sound Greek at all.
It's Lithuanian, you fucker. That's the
Mm.
problem.
I'm just saying it sounds Greek.
Yuck.
What was the two names? Where's the difference? Um, you said it's of two names combined. So what would be the breakup point of it?
Don't know. I don't have enough money to pay in to find that out.
I wonder if I can look it on my family first.
um, yeah, cause if I think about it right now, so
It's
my uh,
Lithuanian origin, right off the bat, tells me right there,
yeah,
Lithuanian.
it's Lithuanian. It's also part Polish. I am
Oh, there
Poland.
we go.
Um, but my grandpa, my dad's dad, his grandparents originated from Lithuania, moved to America. So then my grandpa's parents was the first generation American born. My grandpa was the second. My dad was the third. And then it was like my sister and then me because me and my sister are like 5 years apart. So we're technically two different generations. So like I am a fourth generation American born from
Same,
Lithuania.
except
There's
from
not
Ireland.
there's not that many generations from Europe basically of my family.
This is
And
so
it's like it's
weird.
really weird because it's basically my family, like all the little people in my family. You think about
All
like a
the little
bowl of
people.
water and you sprinkle black pepper in it or any fucking like seasoning, they'll float. And you see how fast it just spreads as soon as it touches the water. Those are like the little people. And then you put the Dawn dish soap in it, kind of like that germs clean hands kind of lesson you do for little kids. Now that Dawn dish soap is the American genes in my family, and you see how much that like pepper combines together. That's my family.
Hmm.
We all just kind of held shut in our own little huts and mingled and played Monopoly, is what they call it nowadays.
Yeah, we do the same.
and then and then also I do have Native American in me. I am part Cherokee, Crow, and Cheyenne. And my
Yeah, I have
little
American
joke,
Indian too.
my
Huge
little
family.
joke I like to say is my ancestors, my aunties, like to go teepee creeping in each other's teepees. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Lovely.
Well, how else do you explain that three big tribes in America are in one human body?
I mean, you
And
got a
Crow and
point.
Cheyenne, if I remember, I think it's Crow and Cheyenne. They are not good at all. They didn't have good bridges, and I know the only tribe I know that never really mingled with a lot of other tribes in America was Chippewa Cree.
Hmm.
And that I am not Chippewa. Because Chippewa is middle and western.
Yep.
I'm part of the Blackfeet tribe, which is, I do believe,
Blackfoot Jen.
Blackfoot tribe, which I
No,
believe is
what do you
in,
mean by Blackfoot? It's Black feet.
yeah,
No,
They are
it,
Black feet.
it's Blackfoot.
That's weird because the tribe here, it's Blackfeet
I'm
Reservation.
pretty sure it is the Blackfeet because it's from
It's
Montana.
Blackfeet. It's Blackfeet. I live
I don't,
literally
I'm Googling
50
it,
yards. Okay. Okay,
She's
y'all
like,
but,
I'm
tell me.
Googling it.
but
No,
the funny thing is, that's the tribe that my family came from too. I'm supposed
okay.
to be in Montana.
You both shush up right now, and I'm gonna give you my location, and you look
Shut
and
your whore
tell
mouth.
me. You tell me how far away from the Indian reservation I am right now from my house sitting on my fucking couch, and look at the name of that reservation that's literally like 50 yards away from my fucking doorstep,
That's a lot
and
of
you tell
fucking
me what the name
incentives.
is.
Also listen to this while you're looking. The Blackfeet Nation is an indigenous American tribe that has lived in the Rocky Mountain region for over 10,000 years. One
Yeah,
of the
it's
first
weird. It
American
says
tribes
it.
to travel west.
JJ, how weird. It says it right here. Blackfeet Indian Reservation, Highway 2. Weird.
I know it doesn't make sense because it should
You fucker.
Then there's
say Blackfoot
also
because it makes sense, but Blackfeet is the tribe that I'm talking about.
yeah. It
Maybe.
also says It also said or sorry. It also I think there's also a Blackfoot tribe.
Hey, JJ, I have a question.
What?
Where's your stamp? Like, where's your timestamp card?
For what?
The fucking grammar police job you got.
Where?
Oh shit!
I gotta say it because I'm like, it's Blackfeet. And Jen's like, it's
Well,
Blackfeet. And you're
Fuck
like,
off.
Blackfoot.
but to be fair, also it does say the Blackfoot, and it is talking on the same.
Oh, I know. It says
So it
when
is.
they. I do see it because when they talk about one singular out of a tribe and stuff, it's a Blackfoot. That's how they would like talk about it. It's like the Blackfoot woman did this, this, and this in order to survive these like unbearable winter months. You know what I mean? But then when they talked plural about the whole tribe, it was the Blackfeet tribe.
Well, so it says here. It says the term Blackfoot and Blackfeet refer to the same group, but there are
Yep.
some distinguishes to be aware of. So like there's the Blackfoot Confederacy, there's the Blackfeet Nation. So it
Yep.
depends on how you are describing it. So we're both technically right here.
Ha ha
I
ha.
know.
But when
I
you're
know.
referring
I
to
just
the tribe
I
itself,
seen
that would be the
the
Blackfeet,
I seen the
which
big revolving door in the front of the mall, and JJ just left that fucker swinging fast, and I just jumped right into it. I
but to
had
be
to.
fair, so
I grabbed and
that's
held
the tribe
on.
that I come from technically,
Right.
and
Oh,
my
by the
dad
way,
looks more than I do, so it's hysterical because my dad looks more indigenous than I do, and you can tell I'm Irish, but you would never know him. But that's the tribe that we come from. So I'm supposed to be in Montana.
no,
Well,
you're
then
not.
fucking get here.
I'm
Fucking shit.
Okay.
I'm like an eighth
No, no, okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna blame
Cherokee.
this all on Jen, why I feel so lonely in Montana because my family moved me here and then my
I'm
family moved back
fucking
to the East Coast and she says she's supposed to be here and she's not fucking here. It's all your fault, Jen.
well, blame my fucking dad and my husband. All right,
That's what I'm trying
blame
to
them.
tell her. Why would you want to stay in New Jersey? Like I
Come
understand.
He ain't
on.
going where else.
The
Let me
Devils and the Flyers can't be that good to stick around for.
right, and plus New Jersey has no freedom. You can't do a fucking thing. At
Yeah,
I
least
mean, I've gotten away with it so far.
I will say this right now.
Right now,
Yeah,
like right
some
now,
places, yes, right meow. It's
right
just
now.
that. Do you need some whiskers with that, or what? You need some
No,
French
I need some
fries and
cheese.
a ambulance, or a meowbulance?
a wee woo, wee woo.
Does it
It
sound
should be a
so
meowbulance though.
ew,
Uh,
gross?
really? I
Yeah.
belched earlier. You didn't say a fucking thing. I feel
Well, yeah, because
let
I like
down.
you.
I
I
feel
like you.
let down and
No, you
insulted.
shouldn't. I
I
like
would
you.
I
too,
feel.
Jess. I
Oh,
would too. I feel your
I
pain,
like you.
Jess. I
what
feel
the
your pain.
fuck am
Hey,
I?
but
Am I
Jess,
just a dung beetle to you, or what?
yeah.
No,
So
I like
Jess,
you.
hold on, Jess. Hold
So,
on. I found a loophole. Did
no,
I
you
tell
didn't.
you about the loophole? I
Probably
found
not.
the loophole.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
So we must plan a year in advance.
Mm-hmm.
And you said
Jen,
that's not how it works.
oh, it's gonna work. It's gonna fucking work. Cause he did it. So can you. So we're gonna make a plan year in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Jen's gonna go on vacation.
Okay.
Okay? Year in
And
advance. She's gonna
is it
tell
to my
Matt.
destination?
Yeah. So
Good.
she's gonna tell Matt she's going on vacation.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, it has
Blah
to be
blah
paid
blah.
for and not by me in advance.
If you come out here and you want it to be warm out here, July and August are your best months.
So never.
Oh, shut your pie hole.
Dude, I'm always
God,
cold.
she's
So
so
don't come
fucking
at me.
negative.
You stop
Oh,
it,
I'm
Dad.
negative?
You want
Yeah.
to know? You want to know something they've always told me growing up? My aunts and uncles did.
What?
They say you won't means you won't try. When you say you can't, it means you never will.
Right, Jen? See?
Shut your both whore mouths.
Really weird.
You know, I
You're
feel
weird.
really hurt right now, Jess. Do you
Oh,
feel
fuck
really
you.
hurt right now?
Find your
Pristinely hurt.
way.
I know. I may have
I'm
to snuggle.
not even hurt. I'm pristinely hurt, okay? That's more than hurt.
Put it in a juice box and suck it up.
You know that sound when you put a hot match in water? It goes tss? That's how I
Oh,
feel.
it's sizzling. It's sizzling.
I'm
You
just
both can go suck
sizzling.
a dick.
I'm sorry, you're letting this hotness go to waste and burn.
Dude, either drop your shirt or get out. Okay? I'm done with your horror ass.
You know what's really funny though? I might have to quit soon because if I keep it up, JJ's gonna croak.
Oh,
Well,
fuck.
maybe, but
Maybe.
this
That
is
was a
not gonna
good
work
one,
anymore.
though.
Her fucking
That was a really good one. I'll give
I
Jess
don't like
I
either
give
one.
Jess 100% credit for that one. Fuck, that
I
was
don't
a
like a single
good
one.
one. I
They're both
want my
mean
baby
and they're
back,
both
baby
rude.
back, baby back. Chili's. I want my baby back.
I really hope both of you know though, I'm not even thinking of what the fuck's rolling off my tongue, and like maybe 3 seconds later, I possibly forget every other thing. Not everything, but
Okay.
every other.
Did I not tell
Jen's
you
the same
earlier
way.
that I like to be just as surprised as everybody else about the shit that comes out of my mouth?
You
Because I'm
should
pretty
catch
sure I said that.
But you should catch her when she's high and drunk.
I mean, I
Me?
am. I should take an
Woo!
edible.
When
Oh
I'm high and
God.
drunk?
I could take
We
more.
Jen, we only get a 2-hour segment and we're at hour 12. Almost
No.
13.
There's not enough time.
I mean, there is. I can always go live.
You
Hey,
could
let's go
go
live.
live.
I continue
Let's go live.
this horror show there, but then it's filtered and it sucks.
Oh, the only shitty part is if we go live, we have to watch our P's and Q's.
I
God
know. And who wants to do
damn.
that? We have to be
You know
like,
what? When you start, for now on, when we start our TikTok lives, we need to say school is now in session when we start it, and then leave
I'm
it
so
at
into
that.
that.
But I
Strap
also want to
in.
sit there. I also want to sit there when I start my own lives. I need to at some point because I
You could
really
do it
have not
tonight.
gone live in about 6 months. Oh, I could tonight. Fuck it. Why not? After this, we'll go live on my account. Fuck it.
There you
Anyways,
go.
but
We
it's just
digress.
I want to start saying when I start my lives going just for your aware or for your behalf, all fucking like live videos or calls may be recorded for insurance and quality
Oh shit.
purposes.
I thought about you know that little picture they have you put on in like the first part of it, like as you're
Yeah.
setting everything up. I was gonna put one once that said, anything you say can and will be used in our next podcast episode.
Ooh.
Do you
But I
want
was
to
like, I
know?
probably shouldn't do that.
So I think I sent you guys this photo, but I gotta find it. So like we can keep talking about random shit until then. But it
Cool,
says
because that's
something
what we
about
do on
how
a day-to-day basis.
I do kind of remember though. It said something about how like if you can't handle 6 shots in your back while dialing 911, then I suggest
Don't
you
talk to
fuck
my
with your
man.
own husband or
Yeah,
something like that.
I
It's like
have
keep your
one
hands
too
on
on
your own
that.
man. Yeah,
I
I'm
love
like
that one
fuck
so much.
yeah. Like I love it.
I
Like I can't
I might
help
be
it.
able to
I'm
find
just
it
a
too,
bitch.
in case you can't.
Hey Jen, I have a
That's
question though.
yeah, what's that?
Um, so there's like this really new fucking awesome cologne out, and I want to know what it smells like, and I want to know how much it costs. And
Why
not
are you
many
asking
people.
somebody whose sniffer is broken?
Because
Uh,
I feel like even if your sniffer's broken, this one's really strong and it could get you to the core. Pretty sure this one could fix you. But not many people have seen it on the shelf yet. The name is a little weird. It's
Yeah,
called
well.
Diddled by Diddy.
Woo!
And I was wondering if you could grab that.
I mean, I wouldn't have no
wow.
problem grabbing it. It's just where would I get it? Like
Ask
where
Diddy.
would I?
Yeah,
You might have to
I
diddle
don't
him.
really want to ask him.
So
ask Diddy.
I think that's why many people haven't got it yet, because you have to diddle Diddy. And
This
I
Diddy
is
don't
can't be
true.
diddle
diddled
him.
very much of a diddler.
Very true.
I don't do that.
There were a lot of
Very
Kind of smoke and
true.
mirrors me.
there was a lot of dids. Holy fuck! Probably couldn't say it again.
Probably not.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah,
I don't want to do it. But I'll do it. But I don't want to do it.
She's like, but I'll do it.
but I'll do it. You know what? If my best friend asked me to do that for them, I'd be just as down as Ted was with Tom Brady on getting his semen in.
Like I
Hell
said,
yeah.
I'll do it. Don't get me wrong. I'll do it. I just don't want to do it.
Do you feel the hesitation in her voice, Jess? I
But
feel
do you
the
know that
hesitation.
I'm still a true friend because I'm
Oh,
still gonna pull through and do
oh.
it. 'Cause I am that person. I
So
fucking
you know
will
how
pull through, my friend.
you know how you can make like smoke rings, like the big machine thing. It's got like a big barrel look, and then it's got like a rubber latex thing on it. You pull back and you let go, and it puts the smoke inside out in the circle.
Sure.
That's the hesitation I see and exactly feel, or as if I was standing in front of a subwoofer, blasted. That's the
Oh, you
hesitation
both
I
are
feel.
fucking whores. All right, listen. I may hesitate, but I'll
That's
still do
fucked
it.
up.
I hesitate. I'll hesitate, but I'll hide a body for you. Just because I hesitate does not mean I'm not gonna pull through. Okay?
I
I
never
am
said
the kind of
Uh,
guy. I will pull
Hey,
through. I will get it
hello. I
done.
never said you ain't gonna pull through. I just said I feel the hesitation.
right.
Listen,
There is a
I went and buy
difference.
condoms
but
from the only
but
register that my aunt was working on once. I made somebody else buy the condoms because I was too embarrassed to do it there. So,
there is a
let's do
difference though. The one thing is somebody can say on how much hesitation they feel from you, but they can't say for how long it's gonna be.
oh yeah,
Facts.
it's a quick hesitation, but then I say, all right, well, whatever, and I get it done.
Uh, you know what's really sad is a lot of times when people would tell me to do something for like the team and stuff, like I had to go and like knock a bitch out or something, and I'm like, I don't want to, I don't want to. And then they go, I heard you won't. And I'm like, oh, you fucking bitch. And sure shit, I get off
You
my
said the
ass and do
wrong
it.
damn thing,
I'm like, you said I couldn't? I'm going to do it.
and that my Matt does that to me all the time. I was like, I'm gonna shave my head, and he goes, do it, you won't, no balls. And I was like, fucking hand me the clippers. I don't wanna, but you told me I wasn't gonna, so now I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, and it gets me into a lot of trouble when I do that.
Yeah, like, let's just say, my personality in a nutshell, or how much, um, not, I wouldn't say malicious, but like, um, I'm very, like, mischievous. I,
Same.
starting at the age of, I think it was like 5.
Kindergarten.
It was like pre-K kindergarten time.
Same. Sorry.
My best friend lived right across my driveway from me. He was a guy. It was a boy. Grew up together. You know, we were like roommates basically. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it got to the point I wanted my hair trimmed because I didn't like the haircut my mom got me. I grabbed the scissors out of the kitchen. I told my friend Aaron to meet me in the bathroom, and he did. I went in there, and then I made him stand on the top of the toilet, and I stood on the floor. And he goes, "What am I doing now?" I handed him the scissors. I said, "Snip," and he cut my fucking hair. And
I
Damn.
did that once too.
you know why I made him do it though? So I
So
didn't
you
get
didn't get in
my
trouble.
ass beat for doing it.
Yep.
And my parents didn't know how to punish me because they were like, "Well, props to you for being the brains of the situation, Aaron. You're a dumb fuck, but I love you. Go home." And then they look at me and go, "I can't yell at you because you didn't cut your hair, but I'm mad that your hair got cut." And they
My
were like,
parents. Yep.
and all they could do was look at me and say, "I love you, go to bed." And then I played with my fish in the fish tank. And then I eventually started flushing them down the toilet because I watched Finding Nemo. And I wanted to return them to their parents because I thought their parents had been looking for them for their whole life. And I thought they would go back out to the sea if I flushed them in my toilet.
Aww.
At least your
Yeah,
intentions were pure of
see.
heart. Not
But
exactly there, but
you see how my personality is. I'm a yin and a yang in its own.
It's okay.
same.
But I need a yin and I need a yang, and I can't find the yang when I can find the yin, or I can't find the yin when I can find the yang. Okay?
I
It's
get
a
that because I'm
fucked up
kind of the
situation.
same place. Aside from all of that, but like I'm in the same kind of place. Like I have conflicting personalities.
Oh my gosh, Jen, I love that picture. I'm a podcast host. Anything you say or do may be used in a story. That is
And
me. Honestly, I like podcasts though. Like I listen to what is it? What is Bunny's Dumb Blonde or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
I
what?
love that. The Dumb Blondes.
What about
yeah, I like Bunny.
Oh,
She's fucking great.
dude, she's a
who's that?
badass bitch. She's
I
got
want
the
to.
life I dreamt of.
I
And the
know. I
body
want to.
and the dog. Like,
I'm gonna be
did you see
honest.
did you see that video recently of Bunny and their dog walking down the hallway after Jelly Roll's concert and they're all like fucking shaking their butts all happy walking down the hallway together?
Yes,
I'm like, can't my dog be that cute? Sadie's just stupid. She's like, I love you, but I don't know what I'm doing.
right.
My dog is
And
no
then,
longer
but
around.
then JJ's got Bailey. She goes, I love you. I love everything, but I want to taste it. And I want to love it, but I also want to play with it and bark at it and see what it does.
Right.
That's Bailey.
That's Bailey.
I feel like it'd be a real blast putting Bailey and Sadie in the same room together.
Oh, I think they would have fun
Oh God, I wonder how long they would sleep after.
forever.
We should try it.
We should.
She'd survive a car ride all the way here. Well, not straight through, of course, but she'd
Bailey
survive
would.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Bailey
So,
would.
dude, I could probably drive damn near straight from here to Nebraska with Sadie in the car and not have a fucking problem stopping or nothing. Like, I guarantee that dog would just fucking knock out and fucking fall asleep and be like, "Oh, we're here." Like, I don't know how I did it with that dog, but I like started at like 4 months of her age of putting her in the car and taking her on long car rides and not stopping every time she whined. But it would be like, so like we'd be on the road for like a half hour. She'd start whining, and I'm like, okay. And I'd tell her it's all right, pat her, lay her down and stuff. And then I'd keep going for like another 30 minutes, maybe not further. And then she'd whine again, and I'm like, all right, then we'll let you out. I'm like, I kind of baby stepped it, but I'm like, I don't know how I got it to where this dog could be in the car for 8 to 12 hours and not have to get out. I don't understand it.
Same reason why
I'm like,
we
wow,
as adults do it.
I can't though. I'm in a car for an hour and I'm getting antsy. I'm like, if I ain't got my weed,
That's why I
get me the
dance.
fuck out.
I'll dance or
Yeah.
I'll do something like that because I can't sit still in a car for that long. But I
Mhm.
can if I have to. Because like I've done it to where like I could sit like I don't know. I think the longest was like 5.5 hours without doing anything. But I'm sitting there
Right.
twerking outside the window because I was bored as shit. It was so
You see,
boring.
I'm one of those kids that like plays games like sweet and sour with people going down the road. You wave at them. If they wave back, you're sweet. If they don't, you're sour. And it's like
I
I used to
like
play
that.
that shit all the time. For
I
the
watch
longest
videos of
time in
me.
my childhood, Slug Bug became banned in the family car for the longest time of my
Yours
childhood.
too? Yours too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You punch your sister once in the face and that's the end of
It's
it.
okay, especially if you found a convertible bug. And if you found a rug bug, you might want to get the fuck out of the car.
Oh my goodness.
Because the older it got, the more hits it got, and the harder the hits got.
Yeah.
I
You
won't
punch your
forget the
sister once
time.
and you're
I won't forget the time we went to an antique car show and there was a rug bug. My sister socked me in the side of the head, and I still have a dent from that day.
right. What
Damn.
my sister did was close her
Yeah.
neck on a car door.
Um, so the center of my forehead, when my face is really tan, I don't like to get my face tanned or sunburnt at all. Because if you look at my forehead in deep enough detail in person, you can see there's a scar in my forehead, and I have a dent in my forehead because my sister bashed my head into the corner of our entertainment center that was solid
Oh, I'm totally
oak.
gonna look next time.
I wasn't just standing there or sitting there either. I was on a gym ball, an exercise ball, and when she hit my head on that, my body bounced into it more. And so yeah,
I'm so gonna look.
dude, my body. Like the battle scars I have on my body looks like I grew up with like three brothers that are older than me. In reality, I grew up with one sister that's 4, almost 5 years older than me.
With
I'm like,
mine, you would think
ugh.
I grew up mean killing the streets in Newark with all the ones I have. But I
Dude,
grew up in a small town
that's
in
how me and my sister act. Is like we act like we're from Newark. Like, are you
me and my
serious?
sister.
What?
From
It's
Newark?
bad news.
Yeah, Newark is bad.
Newark, not
It's
New York. Newark.
no, not New York. It's like spelled like New Ark, basically.
Yeah,
It's Newark.
it's like the ghetto part of Jersey
Yeah. Besides Camden.
or Patterson.
Yeah, yeah. So like my man's best friend tonight, he was like, "Wait, that's where you're from? Is Jersey?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from
Didn't
Like I was
know.
born in Camden." And I was like, "Oh wait, scratch that. I wasn't born in Camden. I was like, I was born in a place that is now called Camden." And he's like,
I
and
thought
they're
you
like,
admit
"What do you
that,
mean?" I was like, "I was born in Voorhees, New Jersey. That's
which
not
is no
really a
longer
fucking
there.
town anymore. Voorhees is Camden." I'm
Yeah,
like, "Well, that sucks." And the hospital I
never
was
been to
born in.
Camden though.
Well, and the hospital I was born in is actually not the hospital that's standing there today. Um, the hospital I was born in was like fucking 10 miles down the road.
What is the hospital that's there?
The Voorhees. It's still called the Voorhees Hospital.
Oh, like I
It's
said, I've never been to
humongous.
Camden, so
It's huge, dude. Like if you look up the Voorhees Hospital, it's ginormous. But
bigger
it's
or
not
smaller
even
than
the
the
building. It's not
Princeton
even the
one.
building that I was born in though. But it's still the same company. Oh, yeah,
Because
that's so weird.
Princeton is huge, and the Princeton Hospital is the
Oh my
same one that
god.
was in house.
I just have to say this though, when people ask questions about Princeton, like there's people that are like seen the Cinderella story, like Disney one with Lindsay Lohan in it and shit, and they're like, "So have you
Hmm.
ever thought about going to Princeton?" After they found
Yeah,
out I'm
no,
from
that's not.
Jersey, and I was like,
Mhm.
you make me want to barf saying that. And they're like, "Why?" I
Yep.
was like, "Do you not hear the name Prince?" I was like, "I don't want to fucking go there. I don't need no glass slipper."
No
And listen,
I'm
shit.
it
like,
is
look at
not.
their college. Their college looks like a fucking castle. I'm like, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't. Get me the fuck out of there. Keep me out of there. Bye.
it's no, I wouldn't do it either.
Mm-mm.
Oh shit, didn't want to do that.
Well, in Princeton, I feel like is just another name like Yale, basically. Yale's
Well, it
a
is a
generic brand of
university.
Harvard. Well, I know, but you know what I mean is like Harvard's like the top, and then you have Yale.
Well,
Yale's
yeah,
the generic of Harvard. Princeton is the generic of Yale. I'm good.
true. Yeah, I can barely pass community college, let alone an Ivy League, so we're good. But it's you know, I've never been to Camden, so I really don't know a lot on that area. But I do know where I'm located. Um, People who
It's a
say
rough
Dirty
area.
Jersey, um, does not apply really to where I am because Dirty Jersey is not me. I'm like the mountains. I'm the hick town of Jersey type of thing.
Yeah,
It's a
you
really
got.
pretty
I live.
location. Like we are,
See, because
you know,
where I'm from like the waistband, and like,
I get it.
okay, and then in Jen will know understand this. When you're from Jersey, you have North Jersey and you have South Jersey, but that's if you live in the
And
North or
Central
if
if
you
you're
live in the
lucky.
South. And then I was getting to it. And then if you live in
Mm.
Central or know people in Central, it is Central Jersey. You have North, Central, and South.
Mhm.
But people not from Jersey, they're like, well, isn't there North and just South? I'm like, no, there's a waistband. I lived in the waistband of Jersey. I'm like, I'm from Nomad Land that people forget about. I was like, the place that everybody knows me from, basically, or like can put two and two together from the area I'm from, is Trenton. I was like, that's it.
Yep. And
I'm
that's a
like, and I
freaking capital, which makes no sense.
and I lived out like I lived like 3-4 hours away from Trenton, I think,
Ugh,
because we went to
that's so
Brunswick a
nice.
lot. But Brunswick was a decent car ride. I will say that. Brunswick
I
was
don't
like
know
at
what that
least an
is.
hour and a half, 2 hours. North Hanover.
No.
No, oh yeah, no, we've already been through this. That's right. I've showed you everything.
Camden.
Terry,
Trenton is two
Terry
hours
knows
from me.
Terry knows exactly where I'm
Ooh,
talking
there's a
about, though.
Camden military school.
Yeah,
No, well,
no, I'm good.
well, no, military schools. JJ and I were talking about that for Caleb. No,
Oh goodness.
not Camden military.
Oh, but no, but
Our
like
first information.
literally, our lovely behearted Terry would know exactly what I'm talking about. Did you guys remember about like the horse hotel kind of thing she was talking about at one point?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
that horse hotel is on the same road of where my cousin lives.
Oh, Camden's an
She
hour from me. Not that far. Okay.
Terry literally like knows the heart of where my cousins live, but that's not the same area as I was because that's over like what by like it was I think it's about like 30, 40, 45 minutes away from Columbus. That's north of it, I think.
Yeah,
And Columbus, I think, from where I lived, was about an hour, if not a little more, from where I
yeah.
lived.
I think so.
Because if you look up where I lived around Jacobstown, Wrightstown, and then there was like New Egypt adjacent from us,
Oh, I
basically.
fucking hate New Egypt. Sorry,
I do too, but that's where my family is from.
because when we go to
uh,
freaking Wildwood and we stay at the hotel, our
I
hotel
hate
we share with
Wildwood. I
New
am not a
Egypt
big fan of Wildwood
apartments.
no more.
Listen, I have to for fireman's convention, but
Yeah,
it's so funny because me and you both live on the border of Pennsylvania, but we're not close. But New Egypt would stay with us, and they were a bunch of dick bags.
they are. They're cocky, entitled pricks. I will not
Why do
lie.
you think they're from Princeton?
Yeah, I know.
JJ has
Oh,
like no idea what the fuck we're
I
talking about.
also have so like
Nope.
basically the heart of where my soul family uh basically settled in was Bordentown, New Egypt, and
Border
Arniestown.
town, fucking border town.
Uh, yeah, my family, my grandparents, my dad's parents lived over by Arniestown. They lived over on Iron Bridge Road, which
So I
now
know,
is
I at least
covered.
know that because of Matt.
So it's kind of crazy though. So if you ever been on Iron Bridge Road, you go across the bridge, and then there's like this long driveway down past the house that sits close to the road. And if you look back
Uh huh.
behind that house that sits close to the road, that house that sits further back, that was my grandparents' house. That was my grandpa's parents' house.
Oh shit.
He left his whole life behind for that. But what's so crazy is when we went back to visit when I was like 15, 16 years old, my dad's high school best friend, Monch, he bought the house and kept everything in the family and added on and brought the home back to life, basically to what it was when my dad and him were kids.
See,
And
I
I was like,
wanted to do
that's
something like that
awesome.
too, but we couldn't afford it. Like I wanted to do that with my one friend's childhood home, but
Yeah.
we I wasn't able to because it was expensive. And then I wanted to do it with my childhood home because my great grandfather built that home. Um, and so like I wanted to do that with that home, so we kept it in the family because no one wants to see the house that our literal blood, sweat, and tears went into be sold
Mm.
outside the family. But it was so expensive, and it was like one of those huge things where it wasn't
I
worth it
know
or couldn't.
that was our
And they
problem
changed
is
all of
the
it.
cost of living was bad.
Still is.
Like basically for my family, the cost of living back in Jersey was like the cost of living here in Montana nowadays
Li-
with the inflation and everything. That's basically how it
mm,
felt back in Jersey. Not only that, we were getting crowded. Like we lived on the side, like right on the edge of a potato farm, and right around our house, they started having development plans to tear down the trees right across our house, which was like a small woody area. Um, and they had development plans to tear that down, tear up the grain field that was across the road from us, and build houses. And my mom and dad said, "We're out."
and
They
it's kind of
liked the
like
countryside. They didn't want to live in suburbs. And they didn't want to
that's like
raise me and my sister in suburbs.
I don't blame them. Like where we live, we get a lot of tourists because of our apple farms, and it's really
Yep.
frustrating and
Yeah,
annoying because like that's
there was
not.
an apple orchard we used to go to. I'd have to ask my dad on the name of it, but it was a big apple orchard we used to go to every year. Every like time it was time to pick apples, we'd get apple cider there, have caramel covered apples. I
Over by
remember
like
it
me?
was like I remember I don't know where it was. I just remember vividly remembering that there was like this perfect white farmhouse, like two-story house you pulled up around, and then like you kept looking out back where you pull up, it's like a big red fucking barn, and they had wagons, and the wagons they had, there was like a
Sounds like
wood piece in the middle of them, and they had like three holes cut out, and you could sit the
sounds like
baskets in
something
them
that
for
is
your
for me, but
apples, and I remember being a kid. I used to be so tired of walking the whole apple orchard picking apples. I used to put my butt through the hole in the wagon in the very back, like I was a basket, and just
mm.
sit there and have the bumpy ass ride uncomfortable. But it was better than being on my feet. Like I
um
don't remember the name of the place, but like I remember being there all the
we're
time.
we're going we're going apple picking actually next weekend.
Oh, I love apple picking, dude. It's so fun.
It is, and especially when it's like you make pie with it, but like um it is very touristy over where I am, which I can't stand.
Yeah.
But like we that's why we want to and that's why we want to move out of Jersey. And like honestly, what he makes per like his paycheck would be great because like the cost of living in Montana, like we would be set. However, the job we he has, they take good care of us, where we would not get the same kind of thing over there. Hence why we can't leave Jersey because it's just too good of like what we have. And he's not
Mhm.
gonna uh he can't get transferred because this is a privately owned business. So, like unless they built a best environmental in Montana, uh we're kind of stuck here, and it sucks because like I said, we want to build a farm and we
Right.
just can't. I don't want to though. Ooh shit!
Oh
Sorry,
my gosh, my kid is watching
you
Thomas the
still
Train
asleep?
Engine right now.
How's he still
Oh
awake?
gosh.
Oh, mine were bad. No offense.
Mm, I'm trying to see what orchard it was.
I know we have a lot over by me, but I don't know a lot of them. All
I
I know is that
honestly,
2 years ago I stole from an apple orchard, and the person I stole it from is my best friend is her fiance. I would not talk to him for half the year because I couldn't come to tell him that I stole from his family's farm, and he didn't. He could care less. He was like, okay, like shit, all the time for nothing. And it
um,
wasn't like I stole it on purpose or intentionally. It was completely by accident.
right.
As a dumbass.
Okay,
JJ, so
so
I
I
Google.
got, I'm pretty sure I know the apple orchard now, looking at Google Photos and stuff. And it's so ironic because it's in the town that nobody really ever likes, is Princeton, and it's
Ugh.
their Terhune orchids.
Hey, that's my family's old name. My
Yeah,
my uh my
it's the
grandmother's
family.
maiden name is Tahune.
Yeah, that's the apple orchard we used to go to because I
Oh,
remember
my
it. They
family
have
likes
pony
it.
rides, live music, apple cider. What else was on that photo? Oh yeah,
Where
it
if my
is the
family likes
Terhune
it?
because literally they have the picture of the farmhouse right fucking there. That's exactly the apple orchard I used to go to all the time as a kid, and I'd die to go back again.
Hmm.
I'm not lying. I'd
I'll have to
love
let
to
them
go
know.
back because as soon as I seen it says Terhune Orchids, Fall Family Festivals, Saturday and Sunday, and I seen the list. It has the corn maze, pony rides, live music, free wagon rides, apple cider, cider donuts, country food, adventure barn, and farm animals. And I
Hmm.
remember doing all of that as a kid all the time.
I'll have to
And
ask my parents because I wonder if we
it
own it.
is there's two farm locations. Um, there's a walking trail, farm animals, and a farmer's market. Basically, there are fruits, vegetables, flowers, cider, and
I
other
do like my cider.
juices.
I actually wish I
And
had
they
more
are
cider.
located. The home farm is on Cold Soil Road. in Princeton.
Look.
But this one that we went on, the one that we go to, was on Van
No.
Kirk Road.
I'm gonna hate
That's the one we used to
Van.
go to. Is on Van Kirk.
No.
It's amazing though. Like it's such a beautiful place. JJ, you'll
Sorry,
have to
that's not
look
what
at it. I'm sending y'all the link
Okay.
in the text.
In the
Because you gotta
text.
see. You gotta
In the
see. Like
text.
I wish you guys could feel the the Vietnam flashbacks, I'd say, of like my childhood memories, just looking at those photos. Like I see myself as a kid with my parents when we were a whole family and everything, and it's just
I do
like,
this to
oh,
JJ all the time, so don't. It's fine.
it's just awesome
He's
though.
like,
Like I
it's
just
okay. Don't worry
that
about it.
honestly,
Um,
that just
I
kind of I want to say,
Georgie.
like, looking at those photos and bringing back that memory of the apple orchard, though, it just kind of like, it's like I had a little padlock inside my head that was filled with a little bit of love, and it's like I just found the key and unlocked it and opened it and started looking through it
uh-huh.
again.
That
Because
happens.
literally, those. Okay, and do you remember a place called Storybook Land?
No.
Sort of.
I feel like Jen would, because
I
it's more
I
in
know Land of Make
Pennsylvania.
Believe.
It's more in Pennsylvania. It was
Are
called
you
Storybook Land, and
are
it
you
was
sure it's
like
called that and not Land of Make Believe?
I'm pretty sure it was Storybook,
Because I know there's a Land
or
Make
was it
Believe also by
Storybrooke?
Oh.
Pennsylvania.
Shit.
Let me see. No, because
Let me
Storybook Land,
look.
it's closed right now, of course, but it's on Black Horse
Or
Pike in Egg Harbor.
ugh, I
Yeah.
hate Egg Harbor.
Yeah, but it's a Storybook Land, and it was so cute, and it's like it's one of the memories I remember as a kid when my family was whole. Like my parents weren't
Perfect.
divorced, they didn't fight, my
Things
grandparents
are
were
perfect.
happy and young and lively. Yeah, and it's like honestly, those are the memories I'm never gonna forget. And I feel like that's kind of why I miss Jersey, because I feel like if I go back, I'm just gonna have that feeling my family's home, my life is happy again. But then I don't want to go back because I know once I go back for so long, reality will set in, and then I'm gonna hate my life even more.
Yeah, I get
But it's
that.
like I'm never gonna forget those memories though. Like those are some hardcore, happy, true fairy tale moments of my life, of my storybook. You know, like it's hard to even think of like when I get up there in age and like get dementia or something. I can't even like picture me forgetting those. Like
Um,
it's
I
devastating.
mean, yeah, I definitely get that. And real quick, if this does end before we get to finish, because I don't see a time. So I don't know
I
what
don't
time is
either.
it up.
I don't know where JJ sees a time or anything.
Hold on, I'll look.
Oh no, I do. We have an oh, we're on an hour 39.
Yeah. No. An
All right,
hour 43, Jen. And it's on
all
the
right.
timer center bottom right.
Let me do a quick Oracle pull, and then we can talk until it kicks us out. So let me do this quickly before we do get kicked out. So I'm still trying to look for a stupid picture.
I guess
And
so.
So on
go.
this, can
Okay.
people listen live with this as
Uh
it's
huh.
going?
Yep.
Oh, word.
Normally we have more people in here than probably we do right now, but yeah,
It's Jen's fault.
how's it my fault? You got out of work late. This is your problem.
Yeah, JJ.
You didn't go to work. You know, things would be better.
Oh, yeah.
Quit
Let's
your
just.
job. I've been telling you
Oh,
that
yeah.
for
Let
ages.
JJ not go to work and be broke again. Great
Yeah.
idea.
Okay,
Listen, you don't have
one
to
day
support
off
me.
work is not a bad thing. It's just a slap on the wrist, bad JJ, and then you go back to work when you want.
And
Okay?
like, listen,
Then
and I'm
sometimes you just
expensive.
have to be Karen from Mean Girls and go, I'm sick.
Yeah,
Sometimes you have to be Karen. It's okay.
Jess,
listen,
I spent
I'm
6.
expensive, but
No, Jess,
I'm
no.
managing.
'Cause today, no. We're going to talk about today. I spent 6 hours cleaning at work today because 3 motherfuckers called in. Or actually, 2 of them called in.
And
One of
one
them
got
went
sent
home
home.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah. So my question
Hey,
is though, when you were cleaning at work, did you feel like you were at home?
Yeah,
Because I feel
right?
like that's all you do when you're home. You
I
don't have to
do.
sit
Bullshit
the
it does,
fuck down.
period.
And if you sit the fuck down, you're outside. And that's it.
Right?
So I'm like,
I don't
when
know.
you were cleaning at work, did you feel like you were at home not getting paid for it? Or did you like be like, hey, I feel like I'm at home and I'm comfortable, but I know I'm getting a check for it. So let's dig it.
Yeah,
No,
especially for your expensive ass BFF. Who's
no, I
needy as
didn't.
fuck.
No, that's not how I felt at all. No,
No,
nowhere even close.
because I'm needy
I
as
mean,
fuck, apparently.
minus the atmosphere, okay, of some
It worked better.
particular humanes, okay.
Yeah, remember, nameless. We're nameless here. Don't blame me.
Now you said it is you, Jen.
You know, it always is.
All I want to know is how the fuck is JJ still in here when you don't see her in here?
I
What do
don't
you
know.
mean you don't see me in here?
I see you up in the top left by the power symbol thing, but like when I look at the like call number things, the call ins, it's only unhinged and mine.
So,
You are no existent. You nomad right now.
Ooh,
haha.
that means I'm
Um,
ultra special.
That's
it
okay,
means you're
JJ. You can be
invisible.
my nomad. It's fine. It's
Yes,
all
yes, awesome.
good.
Fuck yeah.
So, real quick, the one that I pulled actually really works tonight because it's healthy choices, self love and self care, being happier, love and life. We all kind of need to do that.
Yeah, you're telling me. You are telling me. Um, Also, I know I don't want to talk about this topic right now, but if JJ, I hope you're gonna be in alive for a little bit, cause I want to know about this whole like, how do I know what fucking retrograde I am in, and when does it change and shit? Just an FYI.
Oh, there.
It was supposed we were supposed to be done with it, and we're not.
Well,
No,
okay, but
because there's another fucking moon phase coming, Jen.
I know,
okay,
dipshit
save the
fucker.
juicy
There are
arguments,
there's
JJ,
like
JJ.
three hold on. There's
So
like
keep that stuff easy.
three more fucking eclipses before the end of this year, Fruit Loop,
To the
Jen.
point, because
Woman.
this tumble fuck
Did
needs
I
to always
did
be
I
right
did I
because he's
not say?
egotistical.
Did I not say that when I want to know this, save it for when we go live? Because I want to know everything, because it's going to be a big topic. And y'all are
Okay.
just letting the juice
Oh,
seep out of the cracks right
I'm
now.
sorry.
Seal it
I'm
the
sorry.
fuck up.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll be prepared. I'll be better prepared. Fuck.
yeah, right.
At
Oh
least
my
I
god.
fucking
Egotistical
tried,
tumble fuck.
Jen. God.
Okay, I'm gonna give you
Egotistical
guys
tumble
some,
fuck.
like, I'm gonna let you know a little trick. Use a
Use
Okay.
picture
glue
mentally.
instead of chapstick.
Go to your local dollar store. Find the home goods and home improvement aisle in your mind. Find that fucking Flex Seal and grab it all
What
off
the
the
fuck is with
shelf.
the accent?
What is fucking with the accent?
Uh
Oh, it?
huh.
It's 'cause I can. Duh.
No.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
It's like
Oh, me,
What you
me.
want?
it's like saying put the lime on the coconut, man.
And drink
No,
it
you put the
all up.
weed in the coconut and you smoke that shit up.
Fucking right. Shoot your
Down
face,
in
man.
Kokomo. I'm going to throw punch you, you tumble fuck.
I don't even know where the fuck I remember hearing that from, but I know it was some stupid ass movie or TV show my man made me watch. I don't
I
remember where it's from though, but it was
You have
funny
Jen,
a
shit,
smile
and
that
that's
can
all I
light up a
remember.
whole psych ward, JJ.
just blame Jen. It's usually Jen's fault. Don't
Oh,
fucking
Yeah,
I
JJ's fault.
definitely know that it was not Jen on this one.
Ha ha!
ah,
Bitch.
you got
Oh my
fucking
god,
lucky.
that's okay, that's the movie. You guys are never gonna guess on what movie it was.
What?
No, probably
And it's
not.
not
I haven't
even
seen a
some
lot of them.
stupid movie. It's a good fucking movie. The
I probably
Wedding
haven't seen it.
Ringer.
Yeah, no, I have not seen that one.
It's
They're on the
what?
airplane, on the Wedding Ringer. They're on the airplane and they say, you put the weed in the
Oh,
coconut and light that shit up.
It's
Oh,
like my mom always said, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
what the fuck's wrong with you? If you
I
haven't
don't know.
done that yet, if you ain't smoking weed in a coconut, you might want to light that shit up.
Exactly.
I can't drink. I can't smoke it loose.
Ugh, rude.
I
You
know.
can't smoke it loose? Well, how about you
No,
smoke it grinded and compacted?
no, I can't do that either. I could do it vapely.
No, you can't. You can't do no pipey style. You
No,
can't
pipe
use no
bowls
corn
or
cob.
bong I die on. It kind of
What about
sucks.
so if so when this vacation in a year happens, because it's gonna happen, and don't say it won't, because I'll reach through this phone right now in this podcast, and I'll bet you'll smack you from the left to the right.
Ow.
You will come see me. When this happens, I will grab
Okay.
a Granny Smith apple, and we'll try it through an apple.
I mean, I have a Macintosh, but I don't have any loose at the moment.
What I also really want to do is like for the three of us to get together. I would really like to buy a big, fat, juicy watermelon and infuse it with some good liquid courage. Because I think that'd be
My
some
husband
fucking
makes
fun.
moonshine.
Well, I mean, you
I
know what's more fun though is when you're outside in the sun having a good old day, even at the lake, and you have chopped up watermelon, right? You don't tell
yeah.
anybody, and it's all adults in the whole group. You don't tell anybody what you did to that watermelon 48
I had
hours
that at
prior.
tailgating party once. At a tailgating
Yeah.
party, we had it with
Um,
pineapple.
I did it at a high school graduation party too. At
That's
17,
second
everybody
grade.
everybody asked me to infuse the watermelon because I was the best at it. Everybody just bought me the liquor and gave it to me and goes, "Here you go. Here's some money for the watermelon. Now go infuse it." I infused it for at least 72 hours, and I cut it up and I used the watermelon rind as a bowl itself. And I
Yep.
put all the diced watermelon in it, and I didn't tell anybody it was infused except for the people that bought all the stuff for it at the time. And everybody started mowing on that shit, dude. Next thing you know, everybody was tits up.
That is
I
awesome.
was like, "Oh, good night, guys," and it was
But
only
you know,
like 5 o'clock at night.
my husband makes Jolly Rancher moonshine, and it's delicious.
Oh, you know what I really like making is Skittles vodka. So good.
Mm.
Or gummy worm vodka is good too.
Oh, yeah. I like them.
Hmm. You know, one thing I won't do now though is after I learned drinking tequila. I will
I
never
don't
drink
think it's tequila.
tequila. I won't drink tequila if it comes out of a dark bottle. You know
Or
why?
if there's a worm on the bottom.
Yep. I will not
Yeah,
fucking eat a
no.
worm. You got me fucked up. I'm sorry, but they even say that if you eat that worm that's in that bottle of tequila, don't drink the liquid tequila. Eat the worm
No.
and be done. But also the thing is that not a lot of them do that anymore because the worm actually poisons the human body,
Yeah,
and that's
I
why
didn't
you
know.
hallucinate. You hallucinate and shit when you eat the worm in a tequila bottle. It's scary.
I just want to hallucinate once in my life.
Well, then you come here and we'll do some acid or some
I want to do
shrooms.
that. But I did make a promise that I would only do acid one time, and that's at my friend's bachelorette party. And I don't like mushrooms. I don't like the taste. I like mushrooms, just not the taste.
I could mask it for you. You wouldn't taste them or anything.
Yeah, that's what they said
And
about a
if
lot
you
of
want
other
to
things.
hallucinate, we could have a good fucking day.
You've seen me sober. Do you really want to see me hallucinate?
I feel like I'm gonna sit there laughing, barrel rolling all over my fucking house while you're hallucinating. But then I'm gonna have to sit there and jump in a couple of times and be like, "Buddy, remember, it's just the drugs."
Dude, I'm gonna pretend like I'm talking to my relatives, the short green leprechaun. Oops, I dropped that.
Oh my
It was
god, you
so
guys
funny,
should have.
bro.
Oh, that just brought up a
So
whole new memory of when I was drinking during a Super Bowl party when I was like 13. My sister took me to this party because she's like, "All right, you think you can be a big dog? Come hang with the big dogs." I'm like, "All right." So I did. Um, yeah, that led to a whole nother thing. We started playing King's Cup, and I was so far gone
ooh.
and on acid, I was hallucinating while drunk. And the rule of make a rule came up of the little green
Mm,
man. And I started really seeing the little green man. And at one point, everybody told me I was chasing him on my hands and knees to the fucking basement. And they were like, "You don't," and I kept telling them, like, "You don't see him? He's right there. The little fucking bastard." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then I
Dude,
guess,
that
like, at
sounds
that
like
point, too, I went through every stage of drunkenness from stone cold sober to fucking blacked out, passed out in the matter of 10 minutes. I'm like, how the
I
fuck did I do that?
I forget how we did um I forget what it was, but I was definitely hallucinating a little bit, but I think it was more on the shadow people side. From staying
Yeah,
up too much
more of like sleep
with
deprived.
weed. Yeah. And so like we went on an L ride and I was convinced I saw a fucking flamingo. And I'm like I'm telling my friend, I was like, that was a flamingo. She goes, "There's no flamingos in Jersey." I was like, "But that was a motherfucking flamingo." Like, turn around. I saw one. And she's like, "It's the drugs." I was like, "Man, why
Oh
can't you
my
just be real for
gosh.
once?" Where are my drugs, by the way? I don't know. Hi, Dad. Sorry, it's just weed. Don't come at me. I found out he listens to my podcast by him finding out about my car accident. Not that long ago. That some bloody love tapped me in the rear, not in a fun way. And my dad goes, "So you've gotten in an accident, huh?" Where is my weed? Oh, weed.
God, I can't remember this one place. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Okay, I remember. Have you ever been to Smithville or Smithville?
No. Well, I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar.
Oh God, it's so fucking fun.